Hello, children. Welcoming you all for the HTML class. This is Deepika Ma'am here. Hope everybody is doing good and safe there at home, children. And you're in class 8. We'll be learning some of the general things in computer science, like the hardware devices, the output devices, and storage devices. And also, we'll be learning about Adobe Photoshop basics, and we'll be learning about cyber safety and security. And also, in that, the one more chapter which has been included to you is HTML. Okay, you must have heard about the different programming languages like Python, C++, and C. Have you ever heard about HTML? Most of you must have heard, and few of you must not have heard about it. That's not a problem. I'll teach you what HTML is and how it is used and where it is used for. Clear, children? So now, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and that has been invented by this great personality, which you can see in the picture. He is Tim Berners-Lee. He invented HTML in the year of 1990s. Clear? And once he has invented HTML, this HTML is mainly used for creating web pages. You know what a web page is, yes? And then after that, you whatever you program you do in HTML, you have to type the program only in the notepad, because HTML can be typed in the notepad and it can be executed only with the help of the any browsers. And all the HTML programs, whichever you save, it has to save with an extension .html. Like for example, if you save a document, if you type any document in MS Word, that gets saved in an extension .doc or .docx. The same way, HTML program has to get saved in a form or in an extension called .html. Clear? And Notepad is the best place where you type the program, as I've already told you. The next thing we're going to see is the basic structure of a HTML program. See, this is going to be the basic structure, what you see there in the image. Before you learn anything about any brief thing about HTML, you can just know the general structure. What do you mean we mean by structure? This is just a general format of a HTML program. So HTML program must begin with a HTML tag first, and then the head tag, then you'll have title tag, then you'll have body tag, and then you'll have the closing tag. So first we'll learn what exactly a tag is. See, a tag is a bit of text that acts as a point demarcation. To create a tag, HTML gives certain characters special meaning. See, for example, the angle brackets is very important in a tag. Without angle brackets, you can't call anything as a tag. Say in this picture, whatever you're seeing, there is and which is given in the angle brackets. That is nothing but you're putting a character within the angle brackets, then you call it as a tag. Clear? Is it clear, children, what a tag is? So first, in the structure, according to the structure of a HTML program, the first tag that we're going to learn about is HTML. So the beginning of a HTML program should begin with a HTML tag. So in that, HTML tag represents that you're going to begin the program. And the next tag we're going to use is head tag, which stands for head of the program, or whatever you wanted to specify the heading of the program, we'll be giving it as head. And inside the heading tag, you will have title tag. Title tag is a place where we have to give the title of the program. Example, if you're giving the title of your program as my first program, the same name, my first program, will be displayed in the title bar of the web browser. In the web browser, you know what a title bar is. The topmost bar of the window is called as a title bar. So they will find the title being displayed, whatever you give here in the title tag, that will be displayed in the title bar of the web browser. Say for example, web browsers examples will be Internet Explorer. Clear? So the next is, after the title tag, is the main tag that we're going to learn about. That is nothing but the body tag. So what is this body tag used for? Say for example, you're creating a web page for a school. You'll have to represent, you're advertising the courses available in the school, then you'll have to represent inside this body tag. The main aim of having a body tag is it is going to help you to give the content of the web page. Whatever content has to be displayed in the web page, you will be giving it inside the body tag. Say now the body tag is open, and inside this body tag you can type, say for example, I love HTML, or I like HTML. Whatever you're going to type in body tag, that'll be displayed the same way in your browser. Example, Internet Explorer. Clear, children? And then the next thing is, in the body tag, even you can insert images in the background that can be displayed in your browser. You can increase the font size of the text whatever is being displayed. You can also give this color of the font. All the attributes are available in this body tag. I'm not going to elaborate things now. So I'm going to make you clear about all these tags first, and then we'll learn about all other things. Clear? And whatever tags you have open in the program, all these tags, we're going to close it. So how to close a tag? See, in the picture you see, normally you know what a tag is. Any character enclosed inside the angle bracket, you call it as a tag. But here you have a slash symbol in front of p, that is called as a closing tag. Say for example, if you wanted to close a HTML tag, how would you use a HTML tag? Inside the angle brackets you'll have a slash symbol, and then you'll have HTML, says that it is a closing tag of HTML. So the order of the closing tag will be the reverse order, the recent tag whatever you have used. The order of the closing tag will be in the reverse order. Supposing you have used the body tag as the last one, then you'll have to close the body tag first, and then the title tag. Title tag, sometimes you may close it in the same line itself wherever you're specifying the title tag. Otherwise, you can close the head tag, then you'll be closing the HTML tag. This is how we close the tags. Clear? So we have learned about the basic thing in HTML, like definitions, uses of it, and who invented it, and what is the structure of a HTML program, and what are the different types of tag used for. So all the other things, like how to write a HTML program, and what are the different formats that we can assign the text in the browser. All these things I'll explain it to you in the next video.